Hello, my name is Jaden, and for my first story, I'll be investigating a special talk that took place in the Lit Sock just last week. At the moment, the Lit Sock, 2-pack or not 2-pack, is happening right behind us, and people are literally queuing just to get a glimpse of this wonderful talk. We're just waiting outside so we can have an interview with the guest speaker, Matthew Weiss.
I just expected the normal English Literary Society audience to come out. I was very pleasantly surprised that so many people wanted to see my talk. The whole idea that I wanted to convey was that we should consider rap legends literary geniuses. I think there's so much complexity and so much hard work that goes into it that it's a bit harsh to say that they're not literary geniuses. Rap is quite new as a sort of literary form. It only came around in 1970. I think because it's so new, people are still extremely interested in the industry, and I think that's why, and I hope why, so many people turned up today. A lot of people think it's a bit stereotypical for a white guy, but honestly I think Eminem is one of the best, mainly because of his complexity in the way that he can contort different words to rhyme with others.
I know you're gonna dig this.
And now, for an exclusive Trinity News performance, here is Matthew Weiss.
See, when I rap, you know I spit flame. Anybody can say they can't play my game because they can't. That's the real crux of the matter. You look at me, you know that I'm the Mad Hatter on the big batter. On the battery field, you're gonna look at me, know that I'm up in the field, doing everything that I can to make it work. Know that I'm not gonna be the only person on the side, looking at everything and saying, nah, I don't wanna do that no more. I'm opening doors, I'm doing everything that I can, like Jaws, chomping around, doing everything he can to bring people down. But I'm not Jaws, I'm the man in the top hat. I'm the person doing everything, the white hat of the mad rapper. I don't wanna be the wise man on the side, looking at everything and looking at the lies, thinking that nobody can see them in line of sight. They just know that I've got to fight with all my might until the end of the night, to say that I'm the person that fights for the light, not for the dark. I don't want to be the person smoking in the park, doing everything and only being rewarded by...
Earlier this week, we were lucky enough to have the founder of Ted Baker speak to some of our sixth formers. This is how they felt.
So it was just about how he grew his business, where he started off, where he's at now, and his plans for the future.
He was a designer for 7 years and hadn't had much luck with the clothes he brought out. And then he got lucky with one range of shirts. And it was quite interesting to see how humble he was and how grounded he was. And he didn't have a set of prestige about him. His ethos in his business, he doesn't want a hierarchy of kind of like boss, leaders, managers.
What I take away most is how organically he grew it and how you don't need to kind of sell out to build a big business and to become successful, and if you kind of stick to it yourself, you can make it.
And lastly, here's a quick report of the first form debating competition.
The theme of the debate was which person each form felt was the most inspirational person to the world. We did Nelson Mandela because he started to stop segregation between black and white people.
We chose Martin Luther King because we think he was the most influential person who unified not just race, but he unified everyone, no matter what their skin colour, no matter what gender.
I think they were all really good and I enjoyed most of it, and there was some of it that I wouldn't necessarily expected to hear, and I enjoyed hearing something very different to normal. Generally they dealt with the opposing arguments very well, so that's normally the hardest part because you got to think about most of it on the spot, and they seem to deal with that quite well. I think generally debating is an important skill to have because you have to be able to think on your feet, and as you get older you've got to think about the world of work, and so the more debating skills you have, you're going to be asked unexpected questions from anyone.
I mean, if you like arguing, I argue all the time about stupid things. However, you can do it in a more organised, concise and better way if you go to debating.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.